Okay, so we're going to be doing this video on NFL players that volunteered to join the military or army. So first of all, we got Pat Tillman. So he gave up his football career to enlist in the U.S. Army after the terrorist attacks on 9/11, which was when he joined, he was killed by friendly fire while serving in Afghanistan in 2004. The news was that Pat Tillman, who was mistakenly gunned down by his fellow Rangers rather than enemy forces, was initially covered up by the U.S. military. They covered all of that up just to make sure they looked good. Rather than enemy forces, I already said that. The Army initially maintained that Tillman and his unit were ambushed by enemy forces. Tillman was praised as a national hero, awarded the Silver Star and Purple Heart medals, and posthumously promoted to corporal. So, if you don't know what Silver Star and Purple Hearts are, they are very hard to get. Weeks later, Tillman's family learned his death had been accidental. His parents publicly criticized the Army, saying they have been intentionally deceived by military officers who wanted to see their son as a patriotic poster boy. They believe their son's death was initially covered up by the military officers because they couldn't undermine support for the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. So they used a death to make it so people join the military. That's all right. So we also have another one, Alejandro Villanueva. Also served in the Army Rangers, earning a Bronze Star after serving 3 tours of duty in Afghanistan. He signed a contract with the Philadelphia Eagles 2014, but was waived prior to the season. Then he signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers and played with them until signing with Baltimore. So yeah, he served and then he went to the military. So when he was older, Mike Anderson, which was another one, did not enter the league until he was 27 years old. He joined the U.S. Marshal Corps right out of high school, and there is where he began playing football, which resulted in a University of Utah recruiting him. Boom. Just like that. So most NFL players that do this go to the military first and then start their NFL career. So after graduating from Naval Academy in 1965, Roger Staubach, which he's pretty good, he played for the Cowboys, spent a year in Vietnam as a naval supply officer in Chu La. After Vietnam, he was stationed at Naval Air Station Pensacola, Florida, wherever that is. It's in Florida, where he continued quarterbacking, this time for the NAS Pensacola Goldshakes. In 1965, Staubach left the Navy to join the Dallas Cowboys, and he won a few Super Bowls with them. And for some of my primary sources, I remember that, so the newspaper, you could see the emotions that people were expressing because of Pat Tillman. Okay, like, he was a public figure. Whenever he died, the world was just like going crazy, dude. It was absolutely insane. So I mean, if that ever happens again, I think that, people will show the same amount of support and show as much love as they showed Pat Tillman. But anyways, that's going to be it. So there are going to be some celebrations and some quotes from the people that I just did. Stay tuned. This is Pat Tillman's celebration. Here is a quote by Pat Tillman. Somewhere inside, we hear a voice. It leads us in the direction of the person we wish to become. But it is up to us whether or not to follow. Pat Tillman. This is Alejandro Villanueva's signature move, or signature celebration, I should say. This is a quote from Alejandro Villanueva. Unfortunately, I threw my teammates under the bus intentionally. Every single time I see that picture of me standing by myself, I feel embarrassed. Alejandro Villanueva. This is Mike Anderson's signature celebration. This is a quote by Mike Anderson. As you look back at your life, there are just a million different things that could have happened, just in the right way to allow to make your dreams come true. And you know someone has all that under control. From Mike Anderson. This is Roger Staubach's celebration. Yes! Yes! This is a quote by Roger Staubach. Confidence doesn't come out of nowhere. It is a result of something. Hours and days and weeks and years of constant work and dedication. Roger Staubach.